Welcome to the AIAMC podcast. I'm Kimberly Pierce-Burke, Executive Director, and today I'm thrilled to be joined by my colleague and friend, Theresa Azevedo Rousso with Kaiser Permanente, Northern California, where Theresa is the Regional Senior Director and DIO. And what we're talking about today and celebrating together is that Kaiser Permanente, Northern California has been named the 2026 National Initiative Impact Award winner. Congratulations. This is only the second year we've done the award. It honors a member who has participated in a prior national initiative and has sustained and grown the outcomes of that work in very particular areas. How were individuals and participants impacted? How did the work align with the institutional goals? What were how is it used internally? How has it been disseminated externally? So it's really a lot of boxes to check. And Theresa did a beautiful job in her submission from Kaiser. So with that, I'm just going to ask a few questions and we can all learn together more about the great work that's been done there. So Theresa, you were selected based upon your work from National Initiative 4. So that goes back a few years. National Initiative 4 took place in 2013 to 2015, so more than 10 years ago. And I always like to start with the why. So the work that came out of NI4 had to do with really growing your research culture and infrastructure. So why was that an area of focus and something that you and your team thought was important to work on?
Well, thank you for the question. But first of all, I want to thank you for the honor. Kaiser Permanente is so honored to receive this prestigious award from our CEO to national executives. We're so grateful for the opportunity to receive this award. For us, the why was really clear from the very beginning. When we entered National Initiative 4, our residents and fellows were telling us that they needed more direct support in order to engage in high quality research and scholarly work. At the same time, our faculty were expressing a desire to be more collaborative and have a supported research environment. So we recognized that if we truly wanted to advance research excellence and quality improvement and health equity, we had to build a system-wide foundation that made this work accessible, supported, and sustainable. So we saw the opportunity in GME as great ideas are born to broader our research priorities, ensure compliance with ACGME, but to really strengthen our infrastructure. And the national initiative gave us the perfect window of opportunity to do this.
Gosh, it's so impressive. I'm going to talk in a moment about what the work that you've done and how it's grown. But it really heartens me. And I heard it last year from our inaugural Impact Award winners that this was something they realized they needed to work on and probably would have tackled anyway. But the national initiative gave it that structure and gave it the backbone and the touch point monthly and progress updates and that sort of thing that really helped be the catalyst and move the work forward. So you, as I mentioned, this work did start in 2013. You did a pilot program in one of your medical centers. Fast forward to today, and you've expanded to 8 medical centers, 9 full-time research project managers, an annual investment of over $1.6 million in salary and benefits, and more than $3 million in direct research support. On the one hand, NI4 seems like a long time ago, but when you look at those numbers, how did you do that in just a decade? I mean, I would have to think someone, obviously you, but someone in addition to you probably really needed to champion this effort. How did that progress come along and how have you been able to maintain and grow that success?
Yeah, it truly has. It's a great question. It's been truly a decade-long journey that we continue to advocate for today. The pilot that we launched demonstrated very quickly that when you give residents and fellows and faculty direct access to research project managers and the biostatistical experience and expertise, that the scholarly output improves dramatically.
Mm.
So looking at the data in 2024, we produced, 300 projects alone in
Wow.
2024.
Wow.
So this allows hundreds of scholarly projects each year to receive that expert guidance in study design, analytics, and project completion.
Mm.
But I want to emphasize it's not alone, as you said. Leadership across GME, our division of research partners, our regional medical education leaders, and all, really advocated for this infrastructure that's proven to be very durable. Their
Mhm.
partnership, helped us navigate the challenge of workflows, building a team, and all of the areas for this incredible model that's now a model for growth in both within KP and external to KP.
Yeah, I really do think, and that's another thing I think the selection committee found so exciting is that um, it can be transportable. I mean, it can be, what you've done there, others can learn from and do the same, even if it's on a smaller scale. I know some people will read and think, oh, well, we'll never get millions of dollars. No, no, look at look at where they started, look at where the support was. And like you said, just having resources available to the residents. Um, and I think it's important, success does beget success. So, and you have to celebrate those wins. So when you go from one medical center to two to three to, eight or nine, really celebrating that success along the way and sharing the good results just sort of grows in the level of excitement and support as you move along. So I'm struck by Theresa as we're chatting. Since that initiative in I-4, you have participated, I should say, Kaiser Permanente Northern California has participated in all of our, I think all but maybe one of our national initiatives. What's been aside from this success story that's won a great award, what's been something really rewarding that you have found, or maybe your team members have found about participating in the national initiatives?
Oh, great question. I think undoubtedly, the most rewarding part has been the power of collective learning.
Mm.
Being part of the national initiative community, and I underscore the communities actually, gives us the access to peers across the country who are innovating, experimenting, and solving the similar challenges in academic medical centers. We learn from them. We hope that we contribute back.
Mhm.
I would say another aspect is seeing how our work has not only benefited us, but it can be scalable. And getting
Mhm.
that feedback from my colleagues around the country has given us the confidence and the ideas to change our project a little bit, given this expertise of consultation,
Mhm.
revise it, and then reinvigorate our teams back home.
Mhm.
So that's definitely been the benefit. And without the AIMC as a catalyst, this national initiative, I don't think would have implemented the research project managers and this framework, and moreover, subsequent national initiatives. We might have, but the NI provides the community and the rigor.
Mhm. Mhm. Keeps you on task.
It does.
Um, I always say that our members are all overachievers and they don't want to be the one team on a touch point meeting that doesn't have a lot to report. They want to show that they're moving forward. And this may seem self-gratifying and like the same question just twisted around, but it is slightly a different nuance. We're very proud of our national initiatives and we're proud of our members like Kaiser. And we also recognize about half of our members have never participated in a national initiative. So, our members that are listening that have not been in one, what advice might you have for them, or what could we do to, and when I say we, me and my staff do, a better job of convincing them to become a part of this work?
Yeah, I would name three, Kimberly. I would say first is know that you gain access to tools and frameworks and real world examples that you can apply immediately. So moving from theoretical to practical
Mm-hmm.
is the first.
Mhm.
The second is knowing that that you have a group to help clarify your goals and measure outcomes and follow through, and that definitely is a benefit. And third is the national visibility and platform. Undoubtedly, the AIAMC national initiative has we've been able to share more broadly at a faster rate than we might have
Mhm.
otherwise. So it matters, and that matters not only for institutional reputation, but also for spreading best practices and
Mhm.
medical education, and that's what we're all about.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's the networking and the collegiality and the impact on patient care at the end of the day. I mean, that's ultimately what drives us in medical education and research, impacting that patient care. Super stuff. So exciting. And I always like to close these with more of a kind of get to know you personally. So Teresa's not seen these questions before, but they're just fun, and it's just a couple. The first one is, do you prefer? So, do you prefer texting or talking, and why?
Do I prefer testing or talking?
Texting or
Or
talking?
texting or
Texting
talking?
or talking?
Oh, I say, I'm going to give you a blend of both. It's not either or. So it depends on the generation. So I know communication styles and teach communication styles. So I prefer texting the younger generation
Yes.
who does not prefer to talk.
Yeah.
And then for colleagues and family and so forth who enjoy
Yeah.
talking instead. So it's a blend of both. It's not
Yes.
either or today.
And I'm just nodding and smiling because I'm the same way. I couldn't pick one or the other. It really does depend on the audience and with whom you're communicating. I joke that if I want to know if my son is alive, I'll send a text. You need to text me back within an hour. Going to call the police versus my daughter will call me every day on her way home from work. So you need to know the audience and what works for them for sure. Second question and last one on the personal side. What is your favorite season of the year, Theresa, and why is it your favorite season?
I love spring. This is the time of year where there's a time for renewal and seeing the new blade of grass replace the
Uh,
slumber of the fall. I love the spring and the flowers, and that's what I do when I'm not working is I like to arrange flowers and walk and hike. So there's a renewal about the spring that awakens me and just I love the spring. It's a hint of summer to come and outdoors and
mm-hmm.
play. So that's my favorite season. How about you, Kimberly?
Oh, I thought I was doing this interview, but that's okay. Um, I do love the spring, but I must say the fall is
Mm.
my favorite. And being from the Midwest, I love the colors on the leaves on the trees. I love it that it's still warm during the day, but a little crisp at night, kind of sweatshirt weather. I love my college football as my license plate up there. It says KPP for OSU. I love my Buckeyes. So I would be the fall, but spring would be a quick second for me. So, well, our most sincere thanks to you, Theresa, and for those of you listening or maybe watching this podcast. We do hope that you'll check out our other podcasts on our YouTube channel. And if you don't already, please do follow us on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and now Blue Sky. So thanks again to Theresa. Congratulations to Kaiser
Thank you.
Permanente, Northern California. We look forward to presenting your award in April at our annual meeting in Carlsbad. And in the meantime, take good care.
Thanks.